Quick disclaimer, this isn't financial advice. It's just a handful of ideas for you brave souls who like to stock pick instead of flying the ETF autopilot. Do your own research, consult an adult, and remember, if it all goes wrong, blame the algorithm, not me. Now, personally, I prefer ETFs. They're like the Costco rotisserie chicken of investing. Cheap, reliable, and you don't have to think too hard. But some of you want to build your own dividend portfolio from scratch. Custom ingredients, hand-picked sources. I get it. So here are 5 dividend stocks you can hold forever while your money does the heavy lifting and you plot your escape from the cubicle jungle. Let's kick it off with something glamorous. Trash. Republic Services is one of the largest waste management companies in the US. They collect garbage and collect profits. About 80% of their revenue is subscription-based. That means while we're busy hating Mondays, they're billing millions of people like clockwork. The dividend? Over 20 years of growth. The stock? It's crushed the S&P 500 over the last decade. Republic might deal in trash, but the returns are anything but. Second, Agree Realty. Ticker ADC. This is a REIT that leases to tenants we actually depend on. Grocery stores, pharmacies, dollar stores. You know, the places you still go when times are tight and you're surviving on ramen and cashback rewards. Over 70% of their tenants are investment grade. Every lease is triple net, which means Agree doesn't pay for taxes, insurance, or maintenance. They're basically the landlord version of passive income. And yes, they pay monthly. Dividend yield around 4%, growing about 6% a year. That's what we call slow and steady, with direct deposit. Next, Visa. Yes, that Visa. Most people think Visa lends money. Nope, they run the payment network. Every time someone buys a coffee, a TV, or an emergency tire replacement, Visa takes a cut. It's like a toll booth on the global economy, and they're the ones collecting. Financially, Visa's a beast. High margins, low debt, massive free cash flow. The dividend yield? Under 1%. But it's growing at about 15% annually. That's the kind of compounding that lets you pull the ripcord early without eating instant noodles for 30 years. Fourth, Rollins, aka the bug guys. They handle pest control, ants, roaches, termites, you name it. Not sexy, but incredibly steady cash flow. Over 75% of their revenue is recurring, and they actually grew during the 2008 crash and the pandemic. Bugs don't care about inflation, and neither does Rollins. The dividend yield is modest, just over 1%, but they've been growing it at more than 17% a year. Not bad for a company that deals with cockroaches. And finally, VICI Properties. This is a REIT that owns the real estate behind the Las Vegas Strip. I'm talking Caesars Palace, MGM Grand, Mandalay Bay. Basically, if it has slot machines and questionable life choices, VICI probably owns it. All of their leases are 40 years long and triple net. During the pandemic, when the entire planet shut down, they still collected 100% of their rent. That's a landlord's dream. Right now, the dividend yield is over 5% and it's growing at nearly 8% per year. That combo of income and growth, that's what fuels a stress-free exit from the rat race. So, while I'll always love a good ETF, these are 5 individual stocks that, if I were stock picking, would absolutely make my shortlist. They've got reliable cash flow, growing dividends, and the kind of resilience that helps you say goodbye to office birthday cakes and pointless meetings. Pull the ripcord. Let your dividends do the work. I'll see you on a Tuesday when everyone else is still stuck in traffic.